What's going on, y'all? It is Kai Pizzle. We got a lot of breakdown in this video. Finally, the big dog is getting to the table, and we're gonna discuss about what's going on with the Giants here. So let's get a little bit of it out of the way with, so long, Dalvin Tomlinson. I appreciate everything you did for the New York Football Giants. Obviously he was one of the captains to this team. Minnesota, in my opinion, is getting a great player. I hated that the Giants, had to lose him, but I think it was circumstances that led to not being able to bring him back. It's just how the league works. I didn't expect him to really come back. I think, no disrespect to Tomlinson. I think if I had to pick between him or Leonard Williams, it was going to be Leonard Williams. So it's just kind of the nature of the beast. But best of luck to Dalvin Tomlinson. I don't have anything bad to say about him, and hope he goes out and has a long, great career. So now let's get on to the big stuff in this video, and it's stuff that bothers me, but also it's just the booger eaters of the world that we're having to live around. So Leonard Williams, okay. Obviously gets a 3-year deal from the Giants, but before then, he gets franchise tagged. And all these so-called fucking geeks, like all these booger eaters, like, holy shit, what is wrong with Giant fans right now? Like, what is going on with some of you? Like, you guys are out here to, like, rescind the tag, all this, bullshit. Like, just honestly showing you guys are 7-minute men. 8 minutes, you're in, you're out, she's unsatisfied, you're on to your next bullshit. Like, holy shit! What's wrong with some of you? Leonard Williams and Dave Gallman and Leonard Williams' team, they're sitting at the table like grown-ass men, trying to figure out how to make Leonard Williams happy for the next few years of his life, making good quality money for one of the greatest franchises in the history of fucking sports. They're trying to figure it out like men, and you geeks are on fucking Twitter, YouTube, whatever bullshit social media platform you can find to just act like fucking children. Let the man get a little bread. Holy shit. Rescind the tag! Rescind it! Like, you look like you got your pitchforks out. What is wrong with you geeks? Just because the man wants to get paid doesn't mean he doesn't care about the organization. Holy hell! Shit! Like, if you were part of that fucking bullshit club, and I know some of you were that support my channel, eat your crow, be a fucking man, Pizzle told you so, I win again. Like, all these geeks out here, they jerk off every time a player likes their tweet, but then, like, when stupid shit like that happens, they turn their back on them in a flash. Don't get me wrong, I'm team over player first, but Leonard Williams is a damn good talent on this team. Somebody that we definitely need. This defense definitely needs. Somebody the Giants can work with here. And also, I know our head coach, Joe Judge, is responsible enough to have a guy like Leonard Williams on his team so that when Leonard Williams doesn't act right, Joe Judge will put a boot in his ass. But, holy shit, geeks. Like, fuck. It's in the tag! What is wrong with you geeks? So, moving on. Joe Judge and Dave Gallman do something that I think's great. They go get John Ross, right? Now, here's what's crazy. Again, Giant fans lose their fucking mind again, like, oh my God, John Ross! Like, they just lose their fucking mind. He's not being brought in here to be receiver number one. He's being brought in here to replace fucking Golden Tate. Golden Tate's 32 years old going on 33. John Ross is 25 fucking years old. Like, and he's got speed for days to take the top off the defense. Now, all you geeks out there want to say, well, He's been a bust for the Bengals. For the Bengals. An organization that doesn't know how to figure it the fuck out. We literally just got younger in that position. Younger. Faster. That's a good thing. Younger and faster is always a good thing. I don't care about the complication he has, running routes, all this boogery nonsense that you geeks think you understand. You don't have a clue. So, Dave Gallman, go, Davey, go. Now, I will say this. The only thing that I have not really liked so far, right? I'm not even going to talk about the fullback special teamer that we picked up from the Texans who failed a physical. Like, you geeks won't even understand. Like, that guy was one of the best special teams player. He literally wore the 12th man jersey for Texas A&M. SEC fucking football, you geeks. Like, I can't even tell you the stuff that kid's going to bring to this squad. But I'm not even going to try to convince some of you because you already know everything. So, I don't love the Devontae Booker signing. And here's why. Wayne Gallman, and I understand that numbers are, I'm not going to get into numbers and specific of things. Like, I'm not a geek. So, here's the thing. Like, Wayne Gallman really stepped up for the Giants last year. Really filled a big void for us. And played, in my opinion, at a high level, well beyond what I thought Wayne Gallman could even produce. So for me, I really wanted Gallman back. And so to see them get Booker, I don't want to sit here and say it burns or anything like that, but I just really appreciated what Wayne Gallman did for the Giants last year. And I wanted to see him come back in some capacity, whether it was being with Barkley or not. But the Giants have, shown that they're going to go a different direction. And I know that before the season, there was even a possibility that Gallman wasn't even going to make the team, but he came in and just did, really good things and really proved himself. So, I want Wayne Gallman to go out and do big things wherever he ends up. I'm proud of him as a Giants fan to see his growth and I can also say that I'm, as a Giants fan, all I can ever ask for is a player to, give everything they have to the Giants and become a better player. And for me, Wayne Gallman, in my opinion, brought his A game last season for all of us Giant fans. So, I'm not like these booger eater geeks. Like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm a scout or a fucking GM or this. Like, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you just so you can feed me a super chat. I'm just being honest from a fan perspective. Like, I just appreciate what Wayne Gallman did. So for me, like, I'm going to be, as a fan, I'm going to be hard on Booker. Like, I'm going to expect him to be at the same level as Gallman, if not better. Okay, especially what the Giants paid him as well. So I'm expecting Booker to really step up. And if he doesn't, and he comes in here and does some Evan Ingram bullshit, then I'm not going to be on that train very long. So I hope he comes in and blows it, kills it, knocks it out of the park. Obviously, the Giants are continuing on with Austin Johnson, a run-stopping D tackle, which I'm completely okay with that. You got to be, look. The Mike Too Nices of the world, those geeks think that you need to stop the pass. But the truth about it is, every defense in the National Football League, every one of them, if you went into a meeting room, they'll tell you have to stop the run first, okay? The geeks out there that still living with their parents, they don't fucking understand football. But I'm telling you that you have to stop the run. You have to have guys that can be able to stop the run. So having a guy like Austin Johnson, is not a high-profile guy to the masses, but he's very important to a football team. So I'm happy the Giants are continuing on with him. I've liked so far everything Dave Gettleman's done. Free agency is not to make this huge big splash. It's just meant to fill in a few needs, get things right, knock it out of the park in the draft. You have a good football team. So far, everything that's taken place at this point, I'm happy with what Dave and the boys have done so far. Obviously, Dalvin Thompson, Wayne Gallman, hate to see them go, but so far, in my opinion, so far so good. Go, Davey, go.